All right, this next comedian, I love this gentleman. I had to pick him up and bring him here because he's a broke-ass motherfucker, but I still love him. I still love him. Please give it up for the hilarious Joseph Crumb.
Coming at you, major thing. Diabolically, I grant. As I'm frolicking with Sting, your anatomy again, making people higher.
Make some noise for Brandon Wayne Little, everybody. Brandon Wayne Little. He's the only guy I know that looks like an unemployed Keebler elf. He just does. You look like what would happen to a hobbit if there was like a lot more truck stops on the way to Mordor. You know? Make some noise for Lucas Kopp, everybody. Lucas Kopp, one of my favorite comedians. I tell you what, for the longest time though, when I first met him, I thought Lucas was Middle Eastern. Did you guys guess that he was white? I thought, I'm sorry, man. Like he looks like the spokesperson for I Can't Believe It's Not Halal. You know what I mean? I was shocked. Fuck, man. I'm glad you guys could all make it out. It was kind of nice today. It's not raining on us right now, you know, like that's nice. The weather, that's good. I know how everybody says like weather in the Pacific Northwest, it can be a lot like people always compare it to bipolar disorder, right? It's very, you know, it could switch. Like I think it's a lot more like one of the other things my mom had. Herpes, you know what I mean? It is. Come on, listen. The weather in the Pacific Northwest is a lot like herpes. Hear me out. You're just happy to see it clear up a little bit, so you gotta be social again, you know? Make a new friend. See, what I like about that joke is the joke is also a lot like herpes, where like only like 1 in 3 of you is gonna get it, you know? So, see what I did there? It's pretty good. Anyway, I did not go. I don't know if I could define my Thanksgiving as a white Thanksgiving. Like I'm come from a very mixed family. You know what I mean? But I did have an issue going back this time because I know my grandma. She always wants to like try to ask me like why I'm not married yet, why I'm still single. You know what I mean? So I'll just like make up girlfriends out of nowhere. Like I'm still like in like I have a pretend girlfriend in Canada phase with my grandma only. You know. But recently she was like, I want to give you my ring. Divorce. You know what I mean? Like, so it's already a tainted ring. And then you can give this to the girl that you want to marry. I'm not getting married anytime soon. And I wanted to like let my grandma down easy somehow. But I'm so weird that the only thing I could come up with was like, Grandma, I don't believe in conflict diamonds. And I don't know if I can accept that ring because I don't know where that diamond came from, you know? And like, maybe if it was like a lab-grown diamond was involved or something, and she like, okay, first off, let me say about my grandma, just to describe her, it's like prison. You know what I mean? So she has got a checkered past, you know? And she was like looking at me, and she was like, okay, I get that lab-grown diamonds, though. Like, what does meth have to do with this? And I was like, what? But then I was like, that makes sense, Grandma. Those would be lab-grown diamonds. I don't think I should go back too often for Thanksgiving, though. I go because my family's from the South. They can cook very well, you know, like, so I'm like, cool, let's go. But I bring the kind of energy to Thanksgiving that's very, like, remember Cat Williams in that interview this year? You know? Like, with Shannon Sharp, where he just said everything to everyone. I get all messed up on tryptophan and turkey, and I just start, like, I go full Cat Williams on people, you know what I mean? And it's not good. I'll just be like, Aunt Carol has 6 dishes she's been bringing that nobody ever found tasty. That's not good. Uncle Roger's going to ask you to go to the basement to party with him, and you've got to say no. I did. And then I'm asked to leave, and it's just all bad. And people are like, what did you bring? And I'm like, this shit's called deviled eggs. So I brought deviled eggs. I'm sorry. That's a new one. I had this weird thought the other day. Does anybody have like wireless headphones, right? The Bluetooth headphones? I had one in my ear the other day, and I was on a call with somebody, and somebody came up and talked to me from my job that I had to like talk to. You know what I mean? And I went, hold on a second. I'll call you back. Boop. Hey, what's up? And in that moment, like right there, I was like, imagine if like 8-year-old me could see me do that. they would think I was so fucking sick, dude. like, what am I a secret agent? What did I grow up to be? And it's like, no, you deliver tires. Like, if I had to talk to, like, there would be so many things that confused little 8-year-old me, you know what I mean, about my life now. He'd be like, okay, we're not a secret agent, but those things are, like, those are pretty cool, you know what I mean? Like, they must be expensive or something. Like, where'd you get those? And I'm like, we got these from Walmart, man. And he's like, well, okay, well, we're still shopping at Walmart. And I'm like, no, we stole these. We shop at Winco, and, you know, it should be called, like, Lostco. Like, it's bad because I'm also stealing from there a lot. And he's like, fuck. But then I pull out my phone, and he's like, all right, well, that's fucking cool. Holy shit, that thing must cost a whole bunch, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, that thing's sick. How'd you get that? And I'm like, we got this from Walmart again. This is what we do, you know what I mean? We also got this one from Walmart. But then, like, I don't know, maybe he would be like, all right, well, like, what kind of car do we drive? And then 8-year-old me, I would be like, hey, man, we drive a 2002 Ford Taurus that does not run right now. And he's like, okay, it's a 2002, though. Like, that's pretty good. And I'm like, oh, I didn't tell you that I am you from 2024. But he's like, wait, no, but, like, we're still, like, the same height. And I'm like, yeah, and we have the same mustache, and I hate to fucking break this one to you, but we still have the same size dick too, so it's pretty bad. We did not grow into it. But, you know, I guess that's life, you know what I mean? You know what I would tell him? Little kid me, if you ever had the chance, like, you ever do that writing exercise, you're going to write a letter to your little kid self. I think I would probably say shit like, hey, dude, you know how you get into a lot of trouble already? You're already in institutions and doing drugs and all that shit. You stop doing that. You do a weird amount of mushrooms one day, and you're like, I should probably stop robbing people and going to jail. You get over it, and now you're a good, productive member of society. You know what I mean? You know how you're already planning on doing hard narcotics, and you're like, I can't wait to fucking try enter whatever is terrible. You get over that too, man. You fight your way out of drug addiction. You go to rehab. You've been clean for a fucking shit long time. You know what I mean? You know how, like, your mom, you don't like that lady? You get over that too, and now you guys are fucking working it out. And you have 2 beautiful daughters and an awesome fucking career in comedy with all these cool people that you fucking love. Right? Isn't that what you always wanted? And I like to think in that moment, little kid me would look up at me and be like, fuck mom, you know? Thank you guys so much. My name is Joseph Crumb. Make some noise for your host, Lucas Kopp.
Go round and round. Step up in the club, I'm like, who you with? See unit in the house, yeah, that's my clique.
Keep it going for Joseph Crumb! Very funny. Good shit.